G'day everyone, and welcome to Cobbled Magic, episode 1. This should have been episode 2, but my laptop decided to pack it in, and I needed to replace a significant portion of it, which meant I actually lost the original number 1, which was going to be a Muldroth value deck. They're more mythic-y, so this is probably a better representation of what Cobbled Magic will be going forward. So this will be a little bit longer video than normal. I've got 7 games, and then obviously this intro and a wrap up, which will be the format going forward. I might knock it down to 5 games depending on how long the games are. But Cobbled Magic is going to be specifically for Magic Arena Beta, for as long as there's not many cards in my card pool and probably others' card pool. So I'm going to try and stick to under 10 rares, and most of them will kind of be like 1 or 2 ofs, or like in this instance, we've got a 3 of rare, but all up, I've got 1 rare, 4, 6, 9 rares all up. And this is kind of where we're going to... Oh, and I've got 2 mythics. So 11 rare and all mythic rares. And Khan can easily be substituted in. I got him over the weekend while drafting because I unlocked a vault. And I just threw him in at the last minute. So let's get into this week's. I'm going to call this deck Djinn-teresting because I've built it around Tempest Djinn because it was a rare that I had 3 of. It was mono blue, and I thought a nice blue aggressive deck. And how will it do? There's obviously a lot of counter spells, but let's go through each of the mana curve, well, the mana curve, well, the bad mana curve. So we've got our 1-drops. We've got Siren Storm Tamers. They are probably the second most important creature in this deck. They're there to drop early or just drop before we drop our main bombs, and they're to protect them. So protection from spot removal, and they do a really good job of that. Then we've got some Syncopates just to counter, Merfolk Tricksters to get blockers out of the way, also good for coming in at the end of the second turn to tap down a creature or just get in something. If we're against blue, that can get countered, so we can then drop out our Tempest Djinn on turn 3, or leave up a Wizard's Retort or something else on turn 3, but they're good to get them in at the opponent's end step to just tax their mana for counter spells. Then we've just got Charter Course for some card draw, Blink of Eyes to deal with things like just not land permanents. I actually thought I had 4 of those in, so later on in the gameplay you'll see that I actually think I have more of those. But Ixalan's binding is a bit of a problem. If they can bind one of our Tempest Djinns or one of our Viziers, we just can't cast them anymore. And you kind of return it when you've got enough mana to return one and counter it on the back down. Some Essence Scatters, a treasure map for just some value. Tempest Djinn, the main win condition, he's just there as a beater. We're mono blue, we're running 23 islands, so he can get 6, 7, 8, 9 damage in most instances, and I try not to drop him until turn 4, so then I can keep up a Siren Storm Tamer, or try not to drop him until you can protect him. He's a big target, and he's also quite a big creature who has evasion with flying. Then there's some Supreme Wills, it's just as counter and card draw. Wizard's Retorts, our Siren Storm Mages and our Merfolk Tricksters are actually wizards, making that an actual counter spell if one of those is on the battlefield. A Vizier of Many Faces to copy a bomb, like a Scarab God, a Hazaret. They're great for when we want to block. And then you can just copy whatever the creature is on the battlefield and just help run away. And the Embalm just helps with counters and taxing the control player's mana base and also their card advantage. Khan for just some card advantage, and just as a draw engine, I think I replaced 1 Blink of an Eye and 1 Supreme Will for Khan, but let's face it, it's Khan. He takes away a lot of focus from our life total and it draws us cards and also creates constructs if we need another win condition. Glyph Keepers, similar to the Vizier, the Glyph Keepers are very, very taxing on a control player's cards. He requires 2 spot removals, and then he can embalm back anyway, so it takes quite a lot to kill him. A bit of mana, but we've only got 2 of him and he's for the late game. And then we're running 1 Nezahal. Nezahal I didn't know if I should put it in here. I just put him in there as an extreme late game play, just in case I need something. It can't be countered against control, allows us to draw cards whenever control casts anything. And then again, he has some built-in protection allowing us to exile cards from our hand. Discard cards from our hand. And then 23 islands when I'm not running any of the special lands. I think spending wild cards on special lands in Arena right now is bad value. I do not advise that at all. Unless you're really, if you've got your deck and you want to fine tune it and make sure you've got the land base. I haven't got to the stage yet where I can afford to be spending my wild cards, on those rare lands. And and that's not the purpose of this video series. This purpose of the video series is to run as few as rares as possible and see if we can get away with it. And running a scavenger grounds or something like that, especially in a best of one-off series or gameplays, just didn't seem worth it. So we've got 23 islands, works well with our Tempest Djinn, and coming up is the gameplay, and then at the end I'll see you for a wrap-up. Okay, Cobbled Magic, match 1. Playing mono blue Djinn with a couple of Khans thrown in. Our opponent seems to be on. Keeps their opening 7. We've got 2 lands, Charter Course, Treasure Map. So, would have preferred to see a creature in there, but we've got a Charter Course. We've got some counters. Let's keep this. Keep. So Trev is playing an island. I have one of those. So we've got Merfolk. This deck does not perform well against Merfolk. Board wipe, non-existent. The only thing we can do is hope to race with our Djinns, bounce whatever they've got. So they play Hashap Oasis, Deep Root Elite. We can't counter that. Otherwise I would. Island, Treasure Map, go. Trev plays an unclaimed territory. Sit on Merfolk. Merfolk, Deep Waters. Getting in for 2. Scry. Keep the island on top. Draw an island. Main. Play the island. Pass the turn. Probably a thing for Charter Course there, but they're going to get a lot of counters on something, and we're going to bounce it. Trev plays River Sneak, gets a Merfolk, gets a counter, puts it on something, Mist Cloak Herald, gets another Merfolk, gets another counter, puts it on... Ooh, the other unblockable, who can't get in. Plays a Commander Speaker, and this game's over. We have Merfolk Nut Draw, followed by not a good match for us. Maybe we should have some Rivers or Rubik's, but even then, this is turn 3, and we're on the play. We're on the draw. This ain't going anywhere. And another counter for another Merfolk. And another counter for another Merfolk. And next time we're dead. Take 4. Make them waste some resources. Down to 13. We draw an island. Play a Tempest Djinn. Probably should have upgraded Scryed then. We would have kept it. Probably worked out better. We didn't. Doop. Oh, nope. He's too slow. Oh, too slow. He can make constructs. But we're going to have to take our entire turn to do it. Let's keep Khan. Next turn we can flip the map. We'll have some treasures. Counter. It's a shame he's not a wizard. Commander Speaker. Get a merfolk. Get a counter. Get a merfolk. Get a counter. Yeah, I think we scoop it up here. Probably mono blue. No removal. Okay, match 2 in Cobbled Magic against Perforation. On the draw again. Have an unkeepable hand. That's a lot better. Some tricksters. Wizard Retort. Can go to the bottom. Opponent kept 7. Plays an island. Blink of an eye. Nice. Perf plays planes. Looks like we're against blue-white control. So we can actually beat control. You can get underneath their counters, hit them with some good stuff, and then do some good damage. And some of our later game stuff requires multiple bits of removal to get rid of, which really helps. They played a search for us counter. Get in for 2, take them to 18. Pass the turn. They mill a bird. Wow, maybe this isn't blue-white control. Island for Perf. Play a Sunscorch champion. Essence scatter that. Sweet. Ooh, that's nice. Treasure map. That leaves up Blink of an Eye. Leaves up Merfolk Trickster. And we can scry on our upkeep. Get in for 2, take them to 16. Pass the turn. Draws the card. Plays a land. Sunscorch champion. Yep. That can resolve. Gain 4. Let's just bounce that now. Scry. Really want to hit one of our Djinns now. Oh. Nice. Djinn down. Esconta. Middle of land. Opponent plays an island. Ixalan's Binding. Taking out Djinn. I really hate Ixalan's Binding. Land to the bottom. That's the removal we need. Get in for 2. Take our opponent to 16. Pass the turn. They're at 3. They're going to flip this soon. Really need another Blink for an Eye now. Draw. Counter that. Yeah, we'll use this because we can use that as a draw card later. Set an upkeep stop. Ugh. Don't set an upkeep stop. Let's just scry main phase. Yeah, we'll keep Charter Course. Play an island. Get in for 2. This is good. Now we can draw in some extra cards. Try and find that Blink of an Eye. Esconta flips. Ooh, that gets out of that. That's okay. We'll draw a card with that. Oh, we probably should have drawn in response. That's okay. Oh, okay. I am happy we did not draw in response. Play Merfolk. Tap down their Griffin. Sweet. Get in for 4. Draw 2 cards. Really need to find a Blink of an Eye here. Ugh, that's not what we needed to find. Play an island. The good thing is we've got counters for days for their creatures. We just need our Djinn back so we can close out the game. That's not resolving. Ugh. Sacrifice treasure, draw a card. Ugh. And now we're flooding out. Do we get on aggressive? Next turn they can play Angel of Sanctions. Mills a land. We can stop them from playing a creature, except for that one, which we knew about. Yeah, we super need a blink of an eye now. Oh, that helps. A little. Let's just play our island and the turn. I can resolve. So when they go to attack, we'll just take the 3. We're way ahead on the board. Although we are going to counter their creature. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Definitely countering that creature. They may have a negate now. They've left 2 blow mana up. Oh. Oh, in that case, we'll definitely tap down their Angel. Let's just get in. We really need a blink of an eye here. Yeah, let's just main phase this. Well, they're tapped out. They may have a negate, but I'm pretty sure they would have negated something different. Ugh. We can't play a Djinn while they've got that out there. Let's just take the hard counter. We have a wizard, and we've got plenty of mana. Opponent's still less contouring. Bit of a problem. They are down to 6. We just need a blink of an eye to get rid of that. Oh, that's definitely been hard counted. Ooh, and this is why Nezahul's in here. If they aren't playing non-creatures, we get to draw cards. The only problem is we are down to no cards, which means we can't protect him. So if they've got another Ixalan's Binding, we've only got one of them, so Ixalan's Binding isn't really a big threat to the rest of our deck. But come on, counter. Ugh. Goodbye, Nezahul. I will miss you. More lands. Teferi's now going to take over the game. I think we've lost this one. But like, we're fighting through mythics. We're only got a few rares in our deck, and this deck is performing sweet. When I was fine-tuning the deck, I didn't really lose much. It was great. A little bit late for you, Siren Storm Tamer. Play the Siren Storm Tamer. I don't think they meant to tap that. Oh, this is obnoxious. They can now start getting in. They've got so much card draw. Nezahul's next at least, can't be counted, but they can start getting in with their Angel. Teferi can flip. I cannot stand the auto tap in this current version of Arena. It's dreadful. Every time it screws me over. Even in a mono blue deck, I'm not trusting it. There's Conta. Mills a land. Man, I can't believe he's not flipping that Esconta. He's got tons of mana. He's got Teferi. Oh, sacrifices Teferi to put away Nezahul. I'm assuming he has another Teferi in hand. And I think that's scoop time if he does. Nope. Sunscorch Champion. Can now get in for 3. Oh, more land for us. This is more land than we ever wanted to draw ever. Milled with his Contour again. Plays Plains. Man, if we can just get a bounce for that Ixalan's Binding. Rescue. Wow. And we're not beating this deck, people. They're playing Rescue and we're not beating them. Opponent mills another land, draws a card, plays a land, gets in for 5, I'm assuming. It's rescue non-land permanent. Turn target permanent. Play Nezahal again. Arena will move my lands away from my mouse to exactly where I want them. Get in for 1. And it's now 9 apiece. Opponent flips his counter. Finally. Wow, I would have done that ages ago. So much mana. Man, what happened to all our counters? And why did we draw so much land? Oh, actually, no. We're on target for lands. 11 lands, 30 cards into our deck. 28 cards into the deck. Reveals, farm to market. Sweet, so we can't attack now. Or block, I don't think. Nope. Why did we just draw a card? Ah, Nezahal. Take 3, go to 6. Draw another land. What we can do though is use Siren Storm Tamer to counter a spell. Draw another land. Oh my god, I do not want more lands. Yeah. What are they negating? Okay. Glyph Keeper's gonna help. Glyph Keeper's awesome in this deck. Well, thank you for the negate, because that gave us a Glyph Keeper. And Glyph Keeper is a bomb. He dies to anything. But he comes back, and you can't hit him with 1 piece of removal. And we've now got 3 cards in hand to discard to Nezahal. Up. That negate does not hit abilities. Thank God. I will draw a card. Ooh. End step. I'm going to draw a card with that. I'm not too concerned about them. Maybe we should... No, they've got 3 there anyway. They discarded a bird and a council. Sweet. Which means they do have a counter in hand. But it's going to force them to counter our Supreme Will. Which means next turn we can maybe resolve something. Charter Course. It's a pretty easy choice. Oh, another Glyph Keeper. Okay. So if we attack, block, we get back our Merfolk Trickster, we lose our Nezahal. They lose the Angel. We get in 5. We send in the Glyph Keeper. They block, we get back that, or they take 5. Let's play this a little bit conservatively. Attacks. Glyph Keeper. That way, if they want it back, they have to block with that. We get back our Trickster. Doesn't do too much because it just untaps again. Let's draw 2 cards before we do anything else. If they counter that, then sweet. Yep, that's fine. They still have Essence Scatter. Ooh. Ooh, do we want them to untap? Oh my god. Do we want them to untap with Angel? If I return Ixalan's Binding, they're just going to bind it again. We can't do that. We don't have a counter. We don't have a Siren Storm Chamber. If they untap though, they may draw another counter and we might not get another chance to get rid of this. We can kick it, I think. Yeah, we can kick this. Get rid of that. Draw a card. Get back our Merfolk. Doesn't really matter. Oh, if we draw another land, of course. That can resolve. Keep the land in hand. Oh, fuck. Why does this land move? Jesus. Just let us tap our lands. We get back another Glyph Keeper. Do they have an Essence Scatter? It's not a big deal if they do. Okay, so the last card was Essence Scatter. Draws us a Karn. We can't play it, but that's fine. They're down to no cards. We can Embalm Glyph Keeper. And it's looking a lot better. This deck, resilient. It's really good. These Embalm creatures are freaking awesome. Why is he returning a token to his hand? That doesn't work. Okay. This guy might be a little new. Still, cobble together magic, people. She's sweet. Go searching for an answer, which would only be... I don't know. There are no answers to this board at the moment. We have lethal in 3 different ways. That's not going to help either. We have 14 damage. Draw another card. Oh, sweet. That's legendary though. We can't copy Nezahal. End the turn. Yeah. And opponent scoops. Match 3 for Cobbled Magic. We are against Snazzy Walker, who's ranked a little bit higher than us. Opening hand, 4 islands, a Djinn, an Essence Scatter, and a Syncopate. One day we will actually get to go first, but that day is not today. Oh wait, it is. Yay. Really suck at being able to tell if I'm going first or not. It really helps going first in this deck. This looks like red deck wins. And maybe Pirates, but looks like red deck wins. I have beaten this deck before though, so... The Tempest Djinn's just so big. You have to fight around... Oh wait, yeah, it's blue-black Pirates. Sweet. Let's see what they've got. I did get demolished by a deck that came out of the blocks really fast by this. Let's just play our Siren Storm Tamer first. Leaves up a counter. Gives some protection for our Djinn next turn. Makes you in a 4/4 when he comes down. Swamp. And a Daring Buccaneer, full price. Boop. Probably shouldn't have paid full price for that. Oh, wait, it's a hard counter. It doesn't matter. Opponent gets in for 2. Takes us to 16. Oh, nice. Play our Djinn. We've now got backup counters. They need 2 removals. And end the turn. Opponent plays a mountain. And... yeah, that's what I thought they had. So then I had to use 2 pieces of removal to get rid of this guy. And if they have it, they have it. But that's their problem. We'll take 2 here. I don't want to risk a lightning strike. And our clock's faster. Some more protection. We've got Syncopate and the Siren Storm Tamer. So we'll probably Syncopate first. If we can. Siren Storm Tamer's being a wizard is super sweet too. They enable the Wizard's Retort cost reduction. Yeah, let's just Syncopate for 2. Yeah, let's just Syncopate for 3. They've only got 1 black. They're not killing our guy for black. 2, go to 12. Ooh, Essence Scatter. Play our island. Keep 6, 7. So representing lethal. Oh, that's okay. Vanquisher's Banner. That's not going to save them. They hit this down to 9. And that's game. No card needed. Okay, we're cobbling again some magic together again against A4 paper. Yeah, no, it doesn't say paper. But it's A4. It's got to be a paper size. Playing some mono-blue Djinn. We have a Siren Storm Tamer and a Khan. We'll keep it. Current record is 2-1. Appropriately updated now. Hey! I remembered there was a scoreboard. Against black. Could be anything. And next turn, it could be countered. Not this turn, we don't have mana. Opponent is... Kill my Siren Storm Tamer. They are playing a Survivor's Encampment. Okay. Trial Ambition. Okay. I would laugh against that, but some dude spanked me hard playing some random deck like this. Paperman plays a Desert of the Indomitable. And a Wretched Camel. Let's syncopate that. Goodbye, Wretched Camel. No discards for me. Thank you. And a Siren Storm Tamer. Ooh, Voltaic Servant. Spicy. That can resolve. I have no idea what this dude's doing that, but I'm sure I don't care. We all can't, because I ain't copying a Voltaic Servant. Draw some cards. We'll reveal some cards. I'm sure they won't give me a Glyph Keeper. Sweet. And Island, we'll get in for 1. I'm sure Khan's going to live. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Paperman plays another Desert. And an Oketra. Ooh. Ooh, that's good. Do we want an Oketra? We'll find out soon enough. Until then, let's draw some cards. Okay, so if we copy Oketra, we have an Oketra. She needs 3 other creatures. So it would be an Oketra. Then we'd have Merfolk Trickster, Glyphy, or another Merfolk Trickster. And then we can block her. Ah, that's why the Voltaic Servant's there. They can tap him with the Desert, and he untaps himself. Right. Playing bad cards to enable other bad cards does not make them good cards. I learnt that from the Mana League. Sure. Let's copy ourselves in a Oketra. Next turn, we can tap ourselves some Tricksters. And if they attack with their Oketra, we can kill them. We all... Oh no, yeah, and she'll lose double strike too. And indestructible. Oh, sweet. Then we can get back little Glyphy. And you can start going to town. Solitary Camel. Gaining some life. I know, lifelink. He doesn't gain the life. Ah, well, that makes life easier. Let's go back Glyphy. Good old Glyphy. So 4, counter at 2 as it comes back down. Yep. Okay. Going for 1 in the air. Taking them to 17. Let's do this main phase. Boop, 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 boop. Goodbye, Oketra. It was not nice knowing you. Turn. So they'll spend their turn doing Oketra, and we'll spend the rest of their turn countering Oketra. Khan is going to get hit for 4, but that's okay. We have another one. Say hi to our second Khan. Hi, Khan. The people said hi, Khan. Reading. This is a library. Shut up. Our opponent is playing Oketra, having their Oketra counted. Sorry, paper. You just met some scissors. Wow, they hit me. Okay. I'm cool with all of that. Glyphy. That leaves us with Essence Scatter and Merfolk Trickster. Sweet. Start making some constructs.
Evil cannot withstand a righteous arm.
And Glyphy. Get our Oketra online. Thank you. Up. I really wanted an Oketra. Ah, why didn't I swing with Siren Storm Tamer? Boo. Bad plays. Hopefully paper doesn't notice. Sure. Wall of the Forgotten Pharaohs. Deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. Only if you control a desert. Yeah, I don't give a stuff. Boop. They knew I had that. Anyway. Go to our turn. Let's create another construct so Oketra can attack. Makes our other one a 2. Cool. Let's go us attacking. Huh. It actually now says player or planeswalker. Oh, wow. Wow, they're taking that. Okay, let's draw some cards. Ooh, Ginny. 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 Yes, that's what we want. An 8/4 Djinn. See, this is where the power of some Cobbleds come in. Cobbling together an 8/4 Djinn. Djinn. Djinn? Djinn. I'm pretty sure it's Djinn. Let's go with Djinn. Cartouche. Ah, he wants his Trellisar already back. I don't know why. I'm just going to sack a construct. It's not like he gets to choose. Sure. It doesn't do anything. Oh, let's draw a card.
Are you certain of your decision?
I'm pretty sure I'm getting another land. And good old Ginny boy. Oh, Ginny boy. The attacks are coming. Okay, I promise not to sing anymore. Just realized that the desktop audio was not on this entire time. Okay, Cobbled Magic, round 5. Or against a flower of any other name. Would smell just as sweet. Or something like that. We're going to call it Sweetie Clash. We will keep this. We have Djinn, we have a map, we have protection, we have protect Djinn. Bad pun. Yes? No? Yeah. We'll play an island, pass the turn. So we have a swamp, island, treasure map. Boop, boop. Whoa, yeah, let's just upkeep Scry. We've got blink of an eye if anything bad happens. Ooh, green-black. I like green-black. Probably next week's Cobbled Magic will be a green-black deck. Oh, no. There's a hole, you go to the bottom. And this is why you upkeep Scry. Sweet. That is a lot better. And we'll do that again. Ooh, desperate. They didn't get a land. That's why they were so long thinking about it. Oh, they still didn't get a land. Oh, bad opponent. Bad opponent. Let's start getting in. I think I might let it go. I want to play the Djinn and get in while we can. Yeah, that was a good call. I do want to flip this map, but the damage. Let's get in while the getting's good. Oh, again. Opponent. 2-lander. I don't know if you should have kept it. Sweetie Clash. This is the problem with best of ones. As soon as you get screwed, you're screwed. We will scry this time though. I really want to land. Ooh, Multani. Multani to the graveyard. Ooh. You're a little way off playing that. Cool. Land, scry to the top. Draw. Play our island. Get in for 6. Opponent takes 6, down to 12. They find their third land. Meh. And scoop. Cool. Cobbled Magic time. Game 6. We are 4-1. Merfolk being the bane of this deck. We are against Imbuwilk. We're going to call him V-dubs. And we're going to keep it. We've got some counter. We've got some merfolks. We're on the play. Some draw card would be nice, but other than that, sweet. So play an island, pass the turn. Opponent plays a swamp. Djinn, nice. We will set a stop on their end step. V-dubs plays another swamp. And a Dusk Legion Zealot, which I don't care about. Do I? Nah, let's get some bodies on the board. We can tuck into that Dusk Legion Zealot. Mr. Storm Tamer. Let's get him down. Treasure map or some draw would be nice. Attack for Mofolks. Take them to 17. We'll take one. No, I think that's enough draw for you. I think they're looking for lands. Boop, boop. And we need lands too. So I'd rather them deny them. Yeah, they're looking for lands. Sweet. Well, I'm not dropping our shields. So we will counter whatever they play. And continue attacking in. Take the opponent to 14. Unclaimed territory on Vampire. Bane coming down. Yeah, that was definitely the right call. They would have had a land last time. And we would have had 2 less damage. Getting in for 1. I'm cool with that. Opponent. Ooh. Do I care? Yeah. Why not? Boop. And boop. And goodbye. Yeah, with us missing land drops, I can't afford that. Okay. Swing in for 4. Miss another land drop. Take them to 10. Pass the turn. Opponent. Misses a land drop again, I think. B-dubs. This is what happens when you destroy the environment by cheating your emission standards. You don't get the land. Gaia is against you. Opponent swings for 1, I'm assuming. Gets in for 1, taking us to 70. Boom. Yeah, if they don't cast anything here, I'm definitely looking for a land. I want to stick this gen. Cool. No. That is not going to happen. Yeah, land. And a Djinn. Down with the Djinn. Actually, no. Let's not do that just yet. Let's attack first. Take them to 6. And they scoop. 5-1 for Cobbled Together Blue Djinn. Djinn-teresting. Okay, some Cobbled Magic time. Playing the last match of 7 against Tiefling. I'm going to call the opponent promiscuous. No, let's just call him Flingy. We have 2 lands, a Charter Course, a Glyph, a Syncopate, and a Djinn. Yeah, let's keep it. Fling, go. Oh, he's stuck to 7, and he's blue. We draw a land that we want. Sweet. I really got to look at whether we're on the play or draw, because that wouldn't have even been a choice. Blue-red. Blue-red spells. I don't think we need to draw anymore. I can't believe I'm saying that. Let's just syncopate a 3 draw. Yeah, you can opt. I can't stop you. To be honest. Flingy. Puts down a desert. Passes the turn. Put down another land. Can we afford to get rid of a counter here? Blue-red. They could have an Essence Scatter. If we Charter Course. Got 1 mana. Now I think it's better we continue on the way we are. Really want a Siren Storm Tamer here. Siren Storm Tamers, they're the stars of our deck. Flingy. Plays Bloodwater Entity. And gets it counted. Yep. Cool. Well, I think it's worth running the risk now to get out our Djinn. If they're going to hurt for lands, let's see if we can punish them. Sweet. Djinni's at a 4/4. He can't get lightning struck. Puncturing blow requires another land, which they now have, of course. Let's see what happens. They might think we have spell pierce. Let's go to full control mode. Try and bluff them out. Just kidding. Can't bother with that crap. Flingy, have you got a 4-drop? No. Djinn sticks. Nice. Now we have counter magic. And a charter course, which we can chart for full value. Get in for 5. Take Flingy to 15. Accidentally pass our turn. Good work, me. Yeah, you can resolve. I really don't want that to resolve, especially after I just wasted mana, but oh, I don't want to counter that and leave Mr. Djinn unprotected. Also, I don't want them sticking. Yeah. See, I don't want to return that to my hand. And I don't want you drawing a card. So counter the Gale Strike. And that'll allow us to get in for another 5 next turn, unless they have an unsummon. Which if they're using Gale Strike, I'm assuming they didn't. Let's get in for 6. Remember to draw a card. It's actually the first misclick I've done. I'm pretty impressed. 1 attacker. Damage. Take them to 9. Draw 2 cards. And this is game, I think. Yeah, we're sweet. We've got Merfolk Trickster, we've got a hard counter, and a Glyph Keeper, which can come down next turn and leave us a hard counter still. Because we'll have Merfolk Trickster. Enigma Drake, that's what I was trying to think of. Nah. Let's just make sure there's no shenanigans. Cool, that's what we wanted to see. Get in for 7. Now we can drop a Glyph Keeper. Because we have our Siren Storm.